Hello everyone. I started this video a year ago prepping my Corsair F31 1DC foil and Pacific dual axle trailer for the drive from San Francisco Bay to the Pamlico Sound in North Carolina. I'm using an E350 Super Duty to do the hauling. I didn't want to post this video before actually arriving and to report how everything held up. So this video is not sponsored or created to make money just like my other videos. I'm just sharing in the hope someone will find this helpful. Route, I decided on taking the most southern route, which is I-10, I-20. It's boring, but can be done in the spring or fall without fear of snow and ice. And it's a little less traffic compared to taking I-40. I did sleep in the boat during my 6-day drive, and I used paid showers at large track stops, which are often cleaner than those found in budget hotels. A common question I hear in forums about towing is, I have XYZ model vehicle, will it tow my boat? Well, yes, very likely it'll tow your boat. My question to you is, are you sure it's going to stop it? And I mean, will it stop it when it's fishtailing with a blown tire? Don't underestimate your tow vehicle weight as a safety factor. Don't just look at torque and horsepower. Oil change, filter change, all of this should be obvious before you go on a long haul. So make that a priority. Trailer hitch. Trailer hitch and receiver obviously play a crucial part in towing safely. I chose a class 5, good for 15,000 pounds. And for an extra $100 compared to a regular cheap hitch, you can get a nice height adjustable solid ball like this. Trailer brakes. Having trailer brakes is not only required by law in a lot of places, but it's actually a good idea, period. I heard somewhere your trailer should slow down your vehicle and not the other way around. I like that. If your current trailer doesn't have brakes or they're rusted out, like it was in my case, don't hesitate ordering a disc brake kit like this one. It literally takes only a day to install using basic tools. I was amazed how simple that was. And I was hesitant ordering that, but literally no problem at all. Here's a picture you can see nice even wear on the discs after 3,000 miles. When buying trailer brake kits or replacement hubs, you'll see regular ones and what they call vortex hubs. The vortex ones are almost twice as expensive. Difference is the standard ones need to be open to be greased. The vortex ones can be greased externally with a grease gun. Make sure to carry a spare hub with bearing for the long haul. I use a brake actuator with electric lockout versus manual, meaning when I back up the trailer and I have to get out of the vehicle to disengage the surge brake unit. The electric solenoid just triggers the bypass. It's usually hooked up to your backup lights. I actually have mine on a manual switch, which allows for more flexibility. Tires. Tires are obviously crucial both for vehicle and trailer. Buy quality, buy a high ply count, and make sure you're running the right air pressure and that the tire is rated for what your needed load capacity is. I carry 2 spares for the long haul, not just one. Tire pressure monitor. Real-time tire pressure monitoring is super helpful. The cheap sub $50 ones you'll find on Amazon will likely not have enough range to transmit the data from trailer to the vehicle. I use a unit that comes with a repeater, which is mounted to the rear of the vehicle. Mine does pressure and temperature. However, I do recommend to carry an infrared temperature gun as well. Periodically check your hub temperature. Your tire temperature sensor may not pick up an overheating hub. Trailer camera. Depending on your boat size, backing up the trailer by yourself or changing lanes on a busy highway can be a bit of an adventure. I have a wireless backup camera that mounts to the rear of the trailer. I actually enclosed it in a custom housing just to have a little bit more protection on it. Same as with my tire pressure sensor, transmit range can become an issue if you have a large boat. I actually bought an antenna extension cable which I run forward to decrease the distance to the receiving monitor. The camera unit stays on during the entire drive. It's not wired to the backup lights. My vehicle also has a backup camera, and I put that also on a switch as compared to the standard backup lights. It allows me to check on the front of the trailer mid-drive. Trailer bunks. Check your bunks with the boat off. The carpet may still look great, but look what I found underneath the carpet. You can get, obviously, the wood at any hardware store, and the trailer carpet can be found on by the foot or by roll on Amazon or elsewhere. Do use marine-grade stainless steel staples when installing. Straps and ratchets. Strapping and securing the boat to the trailer is obviously important. Don't undersize your straps or ratchet. Gel coat damage from straps can be avoided by using carpet, or in my case I'm using old fire hose as a sleeve. Markers and lights. Using daytime markers not only helps you maneuver your trailer by yourself better, it's also great in crowded parking lots, giving you a little extra buffer and makes you more visible. Especially for a boat like mine that sits very exposed on a trailer. These marker lights are made of 2-inch PVC with wood inside for a little structural support. They have lights fitted that just plug in. The markers are not strong enough to serve as guides when launching or retrieving the boat, which means they are being removed when done towing. I knew going into it that my middle marker and mounting bracket was the weak spot, and guess what? No surprise, I had to epoxy at mid-drive, which, by the way, was the only issue I encountered during the entire 3,000-mile drive. Some people prefer to drive at night, others prefer driving during the day. There are many pros and cons for both. Ultimately, I think it's personal preference. However, if you prefer to drive during the day, don't get caught with a poorly lit trailer. It does may end up getting dark on you, might get stuck in traffic, it might start to rain. So do light your trailer. If you have a sailboat and your mast overhangs at the end of your boat, make sure you have a light at the end of the mast. Also have some sort of traffic cone or contraption that you set up when stopping for fuel that prevents an RV or other taller vehicle to try to drive under your mast. In summary, I had no system failures, no tire blowouts or anything during this 3,000-mile drive. Preparation does pay off. Again, this video was created to just share my experience. If you have tips you wish to share with others or questions, just put them into the comments. Thanks for watching, guys.